Welcome to 2Q for School, where even you, yes you, can learn how to play pool. Hit 'em, Bobby! If you want to learn how to play pool, you come to the right place. 2Q for School.
Hello and welcome to 2Q for School. I'm Jimmy White and today I'm facing the Ghost. Now I'm a skill level 6 and 9 ball and that's what we're going to be playing today, but I give myself a lot of handicaps, I'm not going to lie. Because, maybe I should be a 5? I don't know, you'll find out. I feel like I shot really good today, but I guess you guys will have to wait and find the results because I'm not going to tell you now, but it's a 6-3 race. I do give myself, like I said, handicaps, so if I make a ball, get ball in hand on the break. If I make 2 balls and scratch on the break, I tend to just give myself ball in hand anyways and keep going. But if I make 1 ball on the break, it's a re-rec. I'm not gonna lie, took a long time in between breaks. I did take a couple bathroom breaks, wash my hands. I was drinking my can't really show it, but my energy drink and water and stuff like that in between. So you're gonna see some gaps in between. I just didn't want to bore you guys with like a 2-3 minute gap in between, and then I gotta try to fill that in by commentating. Come on, because now I gotta go home and commentate on this thing. So from one Jimmy White to the next, I'm gonna throw it over to you, buddy.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. And as you guys can see, this is a race between Jimmy and the Ghost. It is a 6-3 race because, you know, Jimmy's a little insecure about going full, so he's going to give himself a couple handicaps here. All right, I'm not going to talk in the third person. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. So yeah, so if I make a ball and I don't have a shot or I don't like the shot, I just kind of give myself that handicap of giving the ball in hand right away. Obviously, I don't have a shot on the 3 ball after making the 1 and 2, so I give myself ball in hand here. Looks like a really good break. Gonna keep going with this. And yeah, I mean we're gonna get into this real good because it's a really good race. I had a lot of fun doing this. We're gonna see how this all goes out. Obviously there's gonna be I'm not speeding it up this time like I did with the last drill. If you guys watched the last video, this is gonna be real time, me commentating. So you guys gotta deal with it. Still looking, mapping it out because, you know, kind of a dunce when it comes to pool. But I'm just gonna take a hard shot on the 4 ball because I couldn't figure out how to get exactly back to the 4. I could have drew it back and shot it into the top right pocket, but I don't know what the I was thinking. It was, you know, it was one of those spare of the moment type of things. I felt like I could make this shot, which you'll see. I end up making it, but I hit it a little too hard and scratch. So the Ghost goes up by 1 already. That's how we're starting it. I was so mad when this happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't mad. I was heartbroken because I made a good shot, and yeah. So here we go, rack 2. It's got to get better, you know. I felt like my break was, man, I was breaking so good today. I felt like I was breaking really good. Bam! Look at that. I think another 2 balls on the break. Yeah. I think I made 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made 7 balls. No, I made 2 balls. I made it a 2 balls. And yeah, you see me looking right here. I was really I was gonna try to do the full run out, but it just wasn't there. The 2 ball had just grabbed it. Like it literally just grabbed it. I was gonna have to swerve, and I'm not like, I'm a skill level 6 in APA, but I was not feeling it to the point where I could do swerves and stuff like that. I didn't want to give the Ghost another chance too, because the Ghost whoops my butt every single time. That's why I usually go like half. I usually go like a 5-2 race, and I still lose. I always lose like 5-1. But today I decided to do 6-3 because we're on the little bar box tables today over at Chris's Billiards on Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. So go check it out. I mean, it's a good pool. It is. Color Money was shot there, so you go there, you might encounter the ghost of Tom Cruise. He's not dead, he's just short. But I make a really good shot here on the 3. Get back down. You know what? I say good shot. It wasn't a good shot because it's not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be a lot lower. I wanted to be below that center pocket, and I didn't get it. I get down here to shoot at it, and I start looking, and I know right away that there's a problem with this shot. There's a big problem with this shot, and you're about to see me like mapping it out. I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, there's little bunny ears. If you don't know that trick, look it up. But I knew it too. It's gonna go right off the 9-ball and scratch, but I was like, you know what? Maybe if I give it inside English here, it'll hit off this 9-ball and not scratch. And there's just no way it wasn't going to scratch. Yeah, a little frustration there. That's 2 scratches in a row that I gave to the Ghost. That's 2 games in a row. And frustration starting to build here. I honestly was getting so mad. I could not figure out what was going on with me. I knew I was breaking good. I felt like I was shooting good. I just was making some wrong decisions here and there. But that's how it goes in this game, you know? I mean, it's a 6-3 race. I got some games to work with right now, you know? It's a 4-3 race? I got some games to work with. I get another good break. Got to learn how to control that cue ball just a little bit better. I'm still working on that. I got the break down pretty good. I just got to work on getting that cue ball in the middle of the table. And, but once I do, man, I know I'm going to be running with this thing. It's going to be amazing. Wait till you see the next one. But as you can see, checking stuff out, took my ball in hand, trying to scope out the entirety of this, although the run out. I knew I had to get down table because the 2-ball only went in that pocket really. From where the 1, it was just easier to kind of drift down, as you're gonna see me do. Sorry. Now right here, I knew I shot pretty good. I was like, okay, pretty good. I wanted to be a little bit more off the rail, but I still felt good because I wanted to be more straight. I didn't, but I mean, see, I just tapped the 9-ball. It was perfect. I landed so beautifully on this ball. I had the perfect angle to come back up table for that 4-ball. But God, do you see why I get mad that I'm a 6? This is it right here. This is exactly why I'm mad that I'm a 6. And dead. Now that 5-ball is on the top rail, so it's not like it's sitting in the pocket. I have to get back over to that left side of the table. I have to get up table. I have to get way up table. And I know I have to. So I give this thing max bottom left, max draw. And I don't hit it that hard so that it'll take it. But there you go again. 3 scratches in a row. You see the frustration of me throwing my hat. Bam! 0-3. I'm down. Now it's a 3-3 race. And I'm starting to get a little nervous here because I'm doing this whole video. And I'm like, this is how I'm going to go out? Like, this is how I'm going to go out? Bam! And then right there, scratch on the break. But I end up making 2 balls. So, actually, I think I made 3 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I made about 3 balls on that break. So, as you know, I give myself handicaps. If I make more than 2 balls on a break and scratch, that I'm allowed to take ball in hand still, and the game continues. Because look, I'm not a pro. I need all the handicaps I can get against this guy. Because the Ghost, he's just, he's kind of a dickhead. But yeah, if you never faced the Ghost, I recommend you do it. I mean, especially going down 3-0, I had to give myself a little bit of a chance here. You know what I'm saying? I start off good. This table, this is like the dream run out layout. All I have to do is just get back up table for that. Oh, and just forgot. I switched my shafts after this. After that last scratch, I realized I was shooting with my 12.4 millimeter shaft, and I went back down to my 11.8. So I'm shooting with a whole different shaft on this one, and I felt maybe that was going to help because I couldn't get the draw that I wanted, or that I needed most of the time, and I couldn't figure out why. And I think this was because I got so used to shooting with this shaft that I'm shooting with now, the 11.8. that I didn't realize I had swapped it when I was in my last slump to try to just like practice and get out of it. And you see I'm mapping out the next shots. I'm starting to take my time more. I'm calming down because that last one really pissed me off, and it took me a little while to calm down. Went to the bathroom, washed my hands. That was a little tip that Brian showed me to do, to try to calm myself down, try to cool off the Ghost because he's so hot right now. He's up 3-0 on me. So I feel like I'm playing good. Man, I felt like I was shooting so good today, and just to have all those scratches just keep coming up, just kept coming up. So I'm still trying to get used to shooting with the new shaft now. It's this one's got that Predator Victory tip. I had to shape it and scuff it up because it wasn't perfect shape that I wanted, but after that I felt so good. I was like, all right, here we go, running a little bit. Like I wanted more draw on that to come down table after that, or at least stop it a little bit, but it didn't. And I said that's fine. You know, I was like, I'm still good here. I was like, I know I got a lot of distance to go here, but I think I didn't see. I thought I jumped up on this one, but I didn't. I just didn't put enough. I just didn't hit it good enough. You know, you see the frustration starting to build up again. I thought I jumped up, but I didn't. You didn't jump up, dude. Calm down. Just make this nice shot. That's all you gotta do. I know it's a tough shot, but you can do it. So I'm on this shot. I'm not gonna lie. What was going through my head was scratching the bottom right pocket. I was terrified of hitting you at top and just scratching in the bottom right pocket. I don't think that was gonna happen. So I gave it left, and I fucking scratched again. That's 4 in a row. Yep, giving it up to the Ghost. Getting real frustrated here. Now it's 4-0. He needs 2 to win. I need 3 to win. And I'm feeling more comfortable. I took a little bit more time here after the break to kind of calm down. But yeah, my break was just so good today. And I think it was because of that magic rack. I mean, if the rack's perfect every time, I'm breaking like this every time anyways. I just feel like I got a good 9-ball break. I think that's what elevated me to a 6. So if you're looking for that next step, if you're a 5 and you want to make that next step up, take a look at your break. And if you got a good break, all right. Next, you got to work on position play and just getting consistent. Consistency is the key. And so far, I've been very consistent at scratching. I am the scratch king. I'm telling you right now. And right here, I'm going to explain this shot right here because I hit it too hard. I gave it inside English to try to kill it off the rail because it was a big angle, but I thought I could kill it enough to be not that high up, but I just hit it too hard. I should have just soft rolled it and just probably ended up on the rail, and that would have been fine, but I just told myself, just make this shot and see what happens. Just see what happens, and boom, I at least have a shot at the 5. The 8 ball's kind of blocking the pocket, but I knew if I went off the 8, because I didn't really want to touch the 8 on this shot. I think that's why it took me so long to take this shot. I did not want to touch that 8 ball because it was sitting in the pocket. But I knew if I tried to cut that up table, it was just going to end up in a loss. I'd rather give myself a chance here and make this 5, get on the 6, and see what I can do. I had to give myself the opportunity to win this game because I needed it. So I'm going to play the 5 ball off the 8. Perfect. Right to the middle of the table. Wide open. Now that 8 ball goes in every single pocket. It doesn't matter really where I end up on the table as long as I'm not on like top of the 8 ball. I have a chance here. So that's why I tell myself, I was like, just make the 6. Don't worry where the position goes. Just make it, because you know when you're getting frustrated and then boom, I almost scratched because I tried too hard. That's the problem. I told myself to make it, and you still go for it. You gotta go with your first instinct. Your first instinct is just make it. I was gonna tell myself just a little bit of top left, just to kind of come back and forth. As long as you don't get to mid-table, you're going to be fine. Thank God I finally had that new shaft on there because that draw helped out, and I just tapped that 9 ball. You see me, like, I know this is the shot right here. If I get this, I get a game. I get a game up on the table. I don't go down with the goose egg. I have to make this 9 ball. I calm myself down enough, try to compose myself, and just give it a nice easy stroke here. Didn't worry about scratching. I was like, if I give this top and it scratches, then it scratches. But bam, finally made it. 1-4. The Ghost is going down. Here we go. Start of the comeback, baby. We'll see if it happens. I don't know. I do know what happens. But you guys will find out. Bam. Another good break. And I got a decent shot at the 1. I think this is the second game in a row where I don't take ball in hand off the break because it was actually a really good. It just ended up really well. Everything's laying perfectly for me right now. Everything's laying perfect. I know this is it. This could be a good chance here. I just got to make good shots. Nice, easy strokes. Don't do anything too much. See, nice light, nice, easy light. I knew it was going to run into the 6. That's why I didn't want to hit it too hard. When I was looking at it, I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, it's going to hit the 6. But I just don't want to end up behind the 6. That was the worst thing. I was like, but if this lands behind the 6. So I took the risk there. I took the chance. Boom. Little come around, and then it taps the 4. I thought I was going to get behind the 4. I was going to be so mad if it got behind the 4 because I was expecting that ball to actually go up table. But I think because I gave it so much English, it actually took more than I wanted to if I would have just gave it top. or maybe just a little bit less English, because I think I gave that thing max English. I'm a max English type of guy. It does get me in trouble a lot, but once I calm down and I can control the speed, I get pretty good with the position play. As you're gonna see, I start calming it down a little bit. You saw I took some time in there, took a little extra time. Wanted to make sure that I get perfect position on this thing. That's exactly where I wanted it to be, because I didn't want to be straight on. I wanted to be a little off angle because I needed to get some angle. I needed to get that. I need to draw this shot. These are my favorite shots, the cut draws. I try to do them all the time. I practice them. I wanted to get a little bit more English on there, so I come more up table. That's why I hit it a little harder than I expected. But I don't know. Like I said, trying to get used to this other shaft again. I should have just hit it a little softer. I think the English would have took more, and I would have drew it better. I don't think I gave it a good stroke on that one either. But I got to recompose and just gotta make balls after this. See, I hit it a little bit softer. I was like, I'm just going to take whatever the table gets me. As long as I'm not on the rail, I'm fine. Just make the ball and just go for it, So this one, I'm looking at the angle. Always look at your angles. I like to do it a lot. I always look to see where I'm going to go. This one, I kind of just, I felt like I knew what I was doing on this one, and I obviously didn't. I gave it top right English. I don't think I gave it enough English, because I was expecting it to really get thrown to the middle of the table, and it didn't. So now I'm looking at here, and this is a big shot for me, because if I make this ball and I get on the 9, I'm on hill, and I got at least one more game that I can play with the Ghost. I got 2 more games up on him. I'm on hill. He needs one more for hill. It's a big moment for me right here. So I just say screw it. I'm going for it. I'm going to give this thing bottom right English, max draw, nice and easy, nice and soft, which is something that Brian taught me to do, and it threw it away from the pocket, and I got bottom, I got perfect. You see, keep rubbing my chest because I need to calm down. Just calm yourself down. You see, I'm taking a little bit extra time on here. I'm not trying to get down too quickly, just doing my normal thing, and you'll notice that the camera moves right here. You see that move? I ended up I hit the stand. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Yeah, I know. We see you. We see you. Yeah, so now I gotta move the camera back because it's in my way, and I am not about to just say screw this and just take the shot anyway. So I move it back a little bit so it's out of the way. Yeah, we know. Sorry for getting in your way, dude. Sorry. So now you gotta take your time again. Check it out. Look down. Get down. I felt so comfortable on the shot. I knew that there was no way I was gonna miss this thing, and I that's why I didn't even hit it hard. I was like, just make the ball. Little rattle. Wiped its feet on the way in, but it's all good. Bam! Now I'm on hill. 2-4. This is 2 breaking runs in a row for me. I'm feeling good. I've never gotten this close to beating the Ghost. I'm feeling extremely good here, and another good break. Everything's working out perfectly. Now I was thinking right here, I can go for this bank and not take ball in hand, but I'm like, I'm on hill. I haven't beat the Ghost yet. Let's go for this ball. I'm gonna take my ball in hand and let's go for this run out. Just gotta take my time here. I'm not gonna lie, this 11.8 shaft, I was shooting so good with it before. I got into a slump, switched to the 12.8 or a 12.4. Just, I don't know, I couldn't get the draw that I wanted. I got so used to the draw on this thing and not hitting hard and still getting max draw and max English that I just had to switch back to it, and it was a good decision on my part. So I'm gonna give this a little bit of bottom left, a little draw around the table, not too hard. Got perfect on that 4 ball. Got the angle I needed to get back up table for that 5, and then it's from there it's 7, 8, 9, and I know I can do this because there's a big enough gap in between that 8 and 9, and that 7 sitting perfect just to get to mid table, and make a shot on that 8 ball to where I can go 2 rails and back to the center of the table to shoot that 9 ball. I knew it. I was like, this could be it right here. That's why I was so happy. I got perfectly straight on this 5. I thought it was going to be a bad thing, but after thinking about it, I'm like, no, if I could just get this thing in this just nice, easy stop shot here. Boom. Stop shot. Now I have it. This is all I got to do now. I was like, all I got to do is get this a little bit of bottom, a little bit of draw, just get the center table, and then I can go 2 rails back up table and shoot the 9 ball. Then I had this crazy idea that what if I just give it top and I can run into the 9? So I gave it a little bit of top, thinking I was going to run into the 9, and I am in a world of hurt right now. I'm below it. Now I got to take the combo. There is no way, and I don't know the rules. I'm facing the Ghost, to be honest with you fully, but if I make this combo, I'm taking the win, right? I'm potted the 9. I'm taking it. I don't care. I'm doing 9-ball combos. I'm not going to intentionally go for them. I'm going to try to go for the run out, but if this happens, I'm going for it. And I hit that thing pretty good. It went in. Bam. Jimmy wins. There you go, buddy. 3-4 is the final. Thanks for watching. It was amazing to watch me play this thing. Good job, dude. You finally beat the ghost. I'm not going to lie. That was real stressful. That was extremely stressful. If you like this and you want to see more, hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.